Alright everybody, today I want to talk to you about Unearthed Arcana Downtime. So in this week's Unearthed Arcana, they talk about Downtime. This is something they've talked about in the Dungeon Master Guide, but they've revised and added some additions to the rules that they originally published. So essentially, a downtime activity is when, it's a time in between adventures where a party might, go out, do some, work a regular job, might learn a new skill, might, things that they're not doing when they're adventuring. Maybe create a magical item. And what this does, it gives you some charts to roll on for kind of a couple example different things like create a magical item, gambling, just having a good old time around town. And those are all good and fun, but the real meat and potatoes come in the concepts of the foil and and just these complications that can get in the way of these possible activities that the party might want to do. So, making a magical item as an example, for a possible complication that, something that could happen is maybe there is more than one buyer for this item. You might go into a bidding war. It might just jack the price up a lot. Or the seller might want the party or the player to do them a favor so they're the ones that get to purchase this item instead of everyone else. And complications fit into any kind of activity, learning a skill. Maybe the teacher's drunk off his ass and, he's not able to teach you, for a day or two until he gets sober, or, maybe there are just so many options with that. But the real good part about, I think, what they've added to this is the concept of the foil. So, a foil is an NPC. It could be either a good or evil or neutral NPC, it doesn't matter, that doesn't want the player or players to succeed in whatever they're trying to accomplish. That could be, maybe it's an example they give is a tax collector who thinks that the party might be, skipping out on paying their fair share of taxes. Or maybe it's a scorned lover of one of the players who's just seeking revenge. It could be the main villain of your story arc, setting things in motion to cause problems for the party. It really doesn't matter. What they do, though, is they give you concepts to think about when creating these foils that they're just great rules for creating an NPC in general. So they give you, when you're thinking of these foils, you need to think about why are they doing it? What are their motivations? What they want? How they're going to do, what are their goals to achieve what they want? And what kind of resources do they have to achieve those goals? And like I said, those are all great things to think about whenever you're creating an NPC for your world. Knowing what someone wants, everyone wants something. It doesn't have to be big, but everybody in the world and in the game world should want something, and they have goals that they want to achieve to reach what they want. And then you have to know what kind of resources they have available. Are they a aristocrat with near unlimited time and money on their hands, or are they a poor peasant who, they don't have any resources with them? It's going to be more difficult for them to achieve their goals, depending on what those goals are. And really, what I say about this is, I love what they've done, but don't take it as the end-all be-all on rules on what to do on downtime. There are so many more things you can do for downtime activities than are listed in this Unearthed Arcana. And there are more complications that can happen. There are more, you can come up with great foils and different motivations for them and why they're wanting to foil the players. So what I'm saying is use it as a guideline, but you play the game the way you'd want to play it. Feel free to change it up and do it however you want to do it. Because that's how it's going to best fit into your game. Alright, so if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe down below. You'll find links to this week's Unearthed Arcana. Also down there you will find links to all my different sites, my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon. So go ahead and check all those out. You can check out other videos right here and right here. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching, especially the people who let the ads run. That helps me put money back into the channel so I can get better audio, better visuals, and be able to afford to talk about these products with you, be able to spend more time so I can create more content for all of you. So yet again, I'd like to say thank you, and I'll see you next time.